Hi everyone, this is Dr. Julie Lockman. I'm so excited to tell you about the Guna products. Guna is an Italian company that's been around for many years, over 30 years, and I'm so excited to share with you 3 products that I found super helpful with my autistic patients. So the first one is Guna Awareness. Guna Awareness contains dilute, nutritional, and herbal compounds that help with neurologic function. I've been using this for many years, and it's really neat because it has something called low dose therapy. So when you look at these things in the ingredient list, you'll be like, what is oxytocin and why is it in here? Oxytocin is our I love you hormone. It's the hormone that women make after they deliver a baby vaginally. So they're like, they just had this this potentially painful experience, and they're supposed to love their baby, and they do because of oxytocin. Oxytocin helps us interact with others, and it's a very low dose. In fact, it's a dose that our cells need, so it's not like you're giving your child a hormone. It's more of a reminder, like, hey, aren't you supposed to make more oxytocin so we can love each other more? It has a number of herbal compounds. It also has a tiny bit of melatonin, but it's not going to put anybody to sleep. It's very dilute. More of a reminder to just have a calm nervous system. That's number 1. Along with that, we use something called Guna BDNF. BDNF stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Neuro means nerve, and trophic means going towards. So this is a hormone that our body makes that helps the nerves. It can help with things from trauma to the brain or an assault from a chemical or other reasons. And what I think is going on in our autistic community is that there's a lot of trauma in the brain in terms of chemical assault called inflammation. And so I like Guna BDNF because I feel like it helps address that. And these are cells, the brain-derived neurotrophic factors. These are, factors that help our cells regenerate. And this is also a very dilute amount. So it's not like you're actually taking any hormones. It's more of a reminder, hey, brain, you're supposed to make these hormones to regenerate, right? And the brain's like, oh yeah, got it. They just need a reminder. And you're like, well, how does that work if there's no hormone actually in here? And it's kind of like your cell phone. I don't know how my cell phone works, but there's no cord connected to it, but it works. So it's more of a signal. I would think about it like that. And the third product that goes with our trio is Guna anti-IL1. What is IL1? IL1 is an inflammatory hormone that our body makes. So if you get a bruise, you get injured, you break a bone, you're supposed to have inflammation. It's a good thing to have, but it's not a good thing to have when that's not happening. Like I was saying before, I think a lot of our autistic patients have inflammation in the brain. Some of their heads even swell when they're upset or stressed or when their autism started. So I really like Guna anti-IL1 for inflammation in the brain as well as other areas. So these 3 together are very easy to dose. Their dosing instructions are on the back of the bottle. For smaller kids, I generally use 5 drops twice a day, but you can just read the instructions based on the size of your child. They're liquids, so you can pretty much put them in anything. You'll drop them in water or juice. There is a small amount of alcohol, so if you want to put it in hot water to burn off that alcohol, you can, but 5 drops isn't really going to be a lot. So I guess 15 drops, 5 drops of each, twice a day. You could put it in applesauce if your child doesn't drink juice. So, but I don't want you to take this word from me. I want to read you what one of my patients recently said after I started her 2.5-year-old son on these products. The teachers report an increase in fine and gross motor skills, an increase in all receptive and expressive behavior, and an increase in social interaction. Mom says, quote, when I started Guna products, the therapist noted he was much better. So take it from my little boy in California that he did so much better on this, and I've started a number of other people on this particular combination. So I really hope that your child does well. Thanks for watching.